marvelous.
Oh. I guess we'll let this play. Engine software.
Once a god-forsaken city where the bodies of angels littered the streets. Much has changed in Santa Destroy. Giant corporations, rampant city development. The assassin's underworld has become a commodity. A chance for profit and entertainment for the masses. But shadows from the wilder days still linger. Travis, a man who slashed his way to the top, then walked away, has become an urban legend many even doubt was real. Here, the strong devour the weak kneel before the strong, and those who wield true power watch and count their gold. And in this mass-produced savagery, one truth is constant. With each shattered life, the same vow is uttered: I will have revenge. And no assassin can ever walk away from that. He must draw his beam and stand against the madness. This is Travis Touchdown's desperate struggle.
Hold it, you violence-loving bastards! Before you start your desperate struggling, you should drop a nice save.
Oh yeah. Welcome to No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. Yes, it is here. The second iteration. But first... Oh? Yeah, so, that's kind of the deal. Yeah, so... Obviously I'm gonna play mild, but yes, this is the second installment of No More Heroes 2, or, well, the second installment of No More Heroes. It's been a minute since we've played this series, obviously, but now we're back. We're back in town to drop in on this. So, it has been a bit, obviously, since our last playthrough. Ultra Despair Girls, which was one of our, other ones. And, now we're dropping in on our first playthrough of the year on Tuesday, February 15th. So what's interesting is that February is kind of filled with stuff that I kind of want. So the next game is kind of going to be unexpected. I have plans for the next game after this one. So yeah, but obviously I've already talked about Sweet and Mild. Basically, Sweet's the easy one if you want to play, just a normal kind of like sweep through the game. And then there's Mild, and then there was the other mode, Bitter. And obviously we played the last one, No More Heroes, and yeah, we went through Mild, and I talked about Bitter after I beat the game. And yeah, now we're here. Let's do it. There's really no introduction I can do here. Just watch this awesome scene.
I'll never forget that night. For the first time in 120 years, snow fell on Santa Destroy. It was a sign. Another change, both beautiful and deadly, was coming.
It's called Fashionably Late Fuckface.
Travis Touchdown. This place bring back any memories?
It's only where my last killing spree started. All those screwed up ranking fights. Now why would I remember that?
It'll be your blood this time, when I avenge my brother! Draw!
Brother? Who?
Don't you remember the man you fought here?
No. Can't say I do. Guess he didn't make an impression. Must have been crazy weak.
You insensitive prick! You killed him and you don't even remember! You know how humiliating that is?
Sorry. I don't keep a death diary. And in case you're wondering, I'm even stronger now.
You will lose! You've got no chance of winning this!
You're something else. I haven't been so worked up in ages. When you see your bro in hell, tell him he's still a douche!
Hell yeah. We start the game off with a tutorial fight. And yeah. Yep. Obviously, we played this before. Yep. Here we go. Light on guard. Now, if you remember how I... Emergency evade, and must be locked on. Yep. Also, I'm just gonna say this right now. Jeez Louise, I didn't expect this game to look so good. For a Wii game that was transported, it looks awesome. Yep, and then button mashing. We enter the that mode. Yep, must be near enemy, an enemy to perform a wrestling move. Heck yeah. Yeah, I got him in the corner. That's how skilled I am.
You won't get away with this!
Up, cutscene.
Hello? What would you like me to do? So, it's you again. I know, because you never say a word. It reminds me of the ocean. Your calm breaths, like the faint sound of waves. You know, I used to love the beach. So what should I tell you this time? Oh, it was snowing today. It's strange what triggers our memories. I'll never forget. That night, for the first time in 120 years, snow fell on Center Destroy. It was a sign. Another change, both beautiful and deadly, was coming. Blanketed in white, the city never looked so beautiful. But anything so pristine must be cursed. White turned to red, and he lost his mind.
You won't get away with this!
If you want to know who that was Sylvia Crystal. Yeah. So this boss we kind of have to approach. we're gonna have to approach him. But this is Skelter Helter. We fought his. Well, we did not really fight his brother.
Bring it on!
But his brother was Helter Skelter that we saw in the start of the game. Yeah, what we're using is the blueberry. Thank you for waiting.
Bring it on! What? He's a...
Yeah.
Die! What? Spit that!
Yep, Skelter Helter, dead. But yeah, for that lady that we saw, that was Sylvia Crystal, and we know her from the first game.
Oh, que magnifique! It has been a while, Travis. So, you finally resumed work as an assassin, and still a hygiene-impaired slob, I see.
Sylvia? Is that it? You gotta be kidding. I haven't seen you in 3 years and that's the welcome I get? How about you fill us in on everything that's happened since the last game? We're not gonna be satisfied until you do, right?
Oh, give me a break. There are people starting from the sequel who don't care about continuity, you know. Besides, it would take forever if I recapped every detail of your fall from greatness. Players would skip it. It's so boring.
Well, I guess you got a point there.
The fourth wall has never been broken
Sometimes
until
you
now.
have to look at things from different angles. Now, may I? This man was the 51st ranked assassin. Since you've killed him, that officially makes you 51st. And that means you are qualified to fight in the ranking battles again. So, how about it? If you're a real man, you'll do anything to climb back on top. Because trust me, the view is still very satisfying.
Hold on. Why would I have to start from rank 51 this time?
More competition. The last game's success made assassination trendy.
Yeah, but I already fought my way to #1 before. Shouldn't I get a special fast track to the title fight?
No, but you will get a special prize.
Shut up. You can't bribe me this time. I've already tasted those goods.
But just a taste. This time, you'll get the 5-course meal.
5 course? Wait, I don't get what that means.
Did you know I am a yoga master?
You don't say.
Are you familiar with any yoga positions?
Like, downward dog?
The dog can do all sorts of things. So can the cobra, the rabbit.
Cobra? Rabbit? Like, together? Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah! I'm in it to win, baby. #1, here I come!
Hey! We're not done yet. I've got a message for you.
Oh my, he is still alive.
Pain in my ass. Why aren't you dead yet?
Such blind arrogance. Like the naked emperor.
Seriously? I cut off your head?
Travis! You are the loser. This fight was only part of our plan.
Our plan?
I said I'd avenge you killing my brother, didn't I? Well, who's been a brother to you?
What?
Travis. Don't think you can kill without suffering consequences. To kill someone is not simply to end their life. One must risk their entire being in order to destroy another's. Up until now, you've had it easy. I've taken the curse you gave me, the shackles of revenge, and I'm throwing them back on you. Now it's your turn to be burdened with another's death. It has destroyed me, and it will destroy you too. This is the ultimate vengeance!
Safe to say, this, that's a psychopath. But yeah, this next scene, be something interesting. I think I'm gonna stop using my microphone, or stop putting my microphone on the top. I think we're just gonna remain quiet.
Irashamase. I was just, doing inventory. Help you find something?
Nah, we're just here to collect.
Travis.
They killed Bishop. Obviously, there's a little recap need to be done. But back in the first game, we killed Helter Skelter, which started us off. Travis Touchdown was the we reached rank number 1 in the first game with Travis Touchdown, and Travis Touchdown kind of went away for some time. So Sent to Destroy ended up expanding off of that. Also, we can't forget the toilet. But yeah, that's the deal. I forgot that's the cat. We basically took down everyone in the top 10, but we weren't as popular of a system yet. Neither did the UAA exist. In fact, the UAA didn't exist. Instead, it was kind of a mission on revenge out of nowhere, really. But what was interesting about the first game is that you didn't really know at that point, so you just thought it was a cool countdown ranking killing game. It also didn't have a story whatsoever, but this one, someone has a story to it. So, yeah. That's the difference between this one and the first game. The first game's story was really non-existent, and it was just us killing people just to have sex with Sylvia. And this time, this is gonna be based on the plot of revenge because Bishop died. Yeah. If you know who Bishop was, he was the person who we bought the movies from and stuff. He also returned our bike to us when we needed it. And yeah. So let's continue. Yeah. And this is Travis Touchdown, the character we played in the first game. So this is a new thing in here. It's kind of hard to tell what
The heavenly dust returned to its maker, leaving
here.
in its place a blanket of sadness that covered Santa Destroy. Then the sun returned, and with it, deafening gunfire and clanking swords. The souls of the hatred that blighted them.
So yeah, Sylvia Christel.
I have set up the next ranking fight.
Where are you? I don't care who the fuck it is. Just give me someone to fight.
You sound passionate. What's gotten into you?
Someone killed Bishop.
I understand. Wait for me at Burger Suplex.
So yeah, basically Sylvia Christel takes after the I can't really say it, but basically Sylvia is a sex worker during those cutscenes, and whatever she says for people who haven't like really seen this game is that it's kind of based in riddles that you have to figure out what she's talking about. And obviously, as someone as me who's already knows what she's talking about, I will not give any clues on what those mean. But yeah, also the person who is visiting her, we have doesn't speak. So yeah, that's left up for interpretation for whoever people think that person may be. Someone may say it's Travis. Some people may say it's someone who was never told of before, and yeah, and yeah. There's also another difference. This entire place now we can walk around it. That's the little neat part, and there's our cat, who has now gotten fatter, or has gained more weight since those 3 years, so yeah. And yeah, also the music here is much more, it's much more powerful, per se, compared to the first one, which was like sleazy, simple. And yeah. So yeah, there's also a huge difference between this one and the first game that's been changed up. And there is, and it's really kind of a broken base kind of deal. Like, it splits the people up of how they felt about it. So I've heard some opinions that they like it, and I've heard some opinions that they absolutely find distasteful. No human language can describe the disappointment I am feeling right now. So, yeah. But other than that, yeah, that's kind of the deal. And there's returning characters like Bishop, and obviously Travis and Chris and Sylvia, and there are a few characters that don't coming back from what we remember. I'll base it off of some of those when we get to those points. So yeah. Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah, so for now we'll mess with Jean later. Because now Jean has basically more of a purpose in this game than she did in the first game. And yeah, there's the television. We can't sit down on our thing, but yeah, here's our fridge that we can't eat, and there's our shelf. So, and there's our wrestling masks, and yeah, and there's the restroom where we can go in there. So yeah, let's continue on. Oh. It's whore time. Bug out. Lay the pipe. Yep. So yeah, that's the deal. Yeah, so this is the thing. Basically, there is no open world this time. This was one of the biggest changes. The city is huge now, so like basically open world doesn't really exist because of that reason. I mean, sure, there's something like, GTA, but this was made before GTA, well, GTA 5 at least. Let's talk about GTA 5. Yeah, this was made before GTA 5 and stuff, and I know there's a GTA 4, but yeah. This game came out in 2010, the same year, funny enough, Danganronpa, the first Danganronpa came out. But yeah, this game came out in 2010, and you know, compared to the surprising deal that it was for the first game to have an open world, which was interesting. It was pretty. It is sad to see that the open world is gone, because I like the open world, but I don't mind it. I do not mind it because this game obviously has its things that No More Heroes 1 didn't have. For example, I'm just gonna say right now, the side jobs in this game are a lot better than the side jobs in the first game. The side jobs were good in the first game, but many of these are very much well done, in my opinion. Some kind of crack good in purpose. But first, we're gonna go to the burger suplex. Limo. Those are heart pillows. Also, yeah.
You mean your best friend? The shopkeeper?
Sylvia Crystal is.
Sylvia, I want to make a deal. I'll conquer the rankings, fight whoever it takes, and in return, you find me the assholes who killed Bishop.
Calm down. You shouldn't make this personal. It is the quickest way to lose a battle.
This isn't a battle anymore. It's a motherfucking war.
Fine. It makes no difference really. The mastermind behind Bishop's death is the owner of Pizza Bat. This building, most of this city, he is the head of the corporation that runs it all. Jasper Bat Jr. And as fate would have it, he is also the #1 assassin.
You better not be lying.
It is a fact. The object of your revenge is waiting at the top of the ranks. Wonderfully convenient, don't you think?
Sure is.
There's a new hotel on the beach. The 50th ranked assassin is waiting for you there. By the way, Bat Jr. owns that hotel too.
He really is everywhere, huh?
Better hurry. There are 50 other fighters trying to kill him. You have no time to waste.
Just sit back, Sylvia, and watch the hell I'm gonna raise.
That's an over-exaggeration. There is not 50 assassins in this game. This game would take too long.
Taking advantage of people's sorrows, he used his music to lure followers. He spoke of a grand faith, but his words were hollow. It was all to satisfy his own goal. He'd only found success because of strong financial support from the new mafia, who used his pulpit to gain support for their own agenda. Many believed he was just a tool of an up-and-coming gangster. But the real goal that drove him? That's a secret.
So yeah. Jasper Bat Jr. is the, if you know, Jasper Bat Jr. is kind of the big, kind of the big asshole, obviously. But we will not be tackling him to the end, obviously the end of the game, where rank 1 is. Other than that, yeah, Pizza Bat, which was the company, or Pizza Butt, I think, Pizza Bat or Pizza Butt, was the company that we took on the assassination missions, but they weren't as big, obviously. So, and obviously, that wasn't our big bad man. They were really kind of minor. And yeah, so, but now, it's a lot different. But the first battle is going to take place at Destroy Resort, which he owns. But, yeah, we're not obviously fighting. So yeah, we're going to tackle this first. And note about this game, the music never even left.
Look at this joke. Bring it on! Piece of cake! Die! Help! Piece of cake!
The tiger on the bottom right of the side is X gauge. Gauge will increase each time you attack an enemy. The gauge will decrease each time you hit him. So, obviously, if you played the first game, you do not really need this. understand the controls already, you do not need to bother with this, because it's basically the same thing. SP slash tag by pressing. Nice.
Out of my way! Special delivery! Bring it on!
Also, it is. I'm just gonna say this right now. Mild is like.
Strawberry on the shortcake! Bring it on! Apple!
But this game's kind of difficulty is a lot more easier than the other Number Heroes. And
Bring it on!
it might just be that I played this one longer than I did Number Heroes 1, which I was younger. But yeah, I just happened to play this one more because I liked the... Obviously, the graphics were better. The graphics here, I don't know why. It's just about Steam. But Steam's... The upgrade from the Wii to Steam looks awesome. And it's still... I mean, it's still not really great, but... Not like that. Oh, I can't grab the knife. But yeah, that's kind of the deal. We will kill more guys before we get off here. Yeah. This game is also longer than the first one, I would say. I mean, it may not be, depending on how long you take on the, you know, the things, but... Oh god, yeah, helicopter. How do I... Dang it. Yeah, that guy's gonna be annoying. Anyways. I forgot about that part entirely. Yeah.
Out of my way! Help!
Oh. This is the bar. We're a tiger now. X is our heavies and Y is our...
Fuckhead! You're a joke!
Oh, it's back. Or not.
Tell me what's the matter. Hey, what you got there? Bastard!
tiger now. But yeah, that's a thing. And so obviously we'll leave it off there for now. After I get these chests. Yeah. Usually when it twirls, obviously, it's UAA Killer Collection. Alright. So yeah, I will leave it off that. Thank you all so much for coming by this lovely day of No More Heroes 2. We'll continue on and see what else this mission has to give us in this game. Peace, peeps.